Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get him keep saying like I have a bar though because he kept saying Vicky.
So I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
That ass spoke to us. That was first it out. Let's switch it up. Now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga said Wall strong, nigga. I Wall strong.
You hear that? That's that sound of that 350 block in that 88 T-top, in that 88 Monte Carlo T-top. Oh, yeah, I got time today. Salute to the vets. Shout out to y'all. I got the day off. So guess what I get to do? Address the Bulls when it's time to. It's time to. Power Moves was a movie. We about to talk about it. And you know, I'm gonna do this intro. It's a great thing when you got great friends in battle rap, bro. Like when you really develop solid relationships. Because you know, it's sometimes in the culture where you just gotta holler at an artist. They coming off you know what I'm saying? I would say a career defining battle. A career defining battle. We put so much pressure on this artist about having his first grudge match. Now he had a bet with you. Not saying that he wasn't gonna win the battle because you picked J2 to win the battle, but you didn't think he could 30 Snake Eyes. Now, again, I always say when you predict the 30, it's hard to actually hit the shot. It's hard to actually hit the shot. When you call your shot like that, he said, "Put the money up." Put the money on the floor. So you know what this is? This is the Pay That Man recap, J2. This is what we calling this. This is the Pay That Man recap, J2.
Pay That Man recap, man.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo!
Hey, man. We smoking on that Snake Eyes pack, man.
Oh, man.
Hey, man. One of the supporters just sent me another $100, and he put in the caption for Snake's good eye.
Oh!
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga, man. Oh my God. Hey, you see what they saying in the chat. J2 was a man of his word. He said he was gonna do it and he did it. J2, let's talk. We talking all things, you know what I'm saying, power moves. First and foremost, sir. Congratulations, bro.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you.
Congratulations, man. Like I said, man, I knew you was gonna do your numbers. But I was texting that ass. No, I was texting that ass while you was rapping, knowing he couldn't even look down at his text. But I was like, hey, yo, when you look up at this phone, I need you to know I'm reacting in real time. Oh, he sent that man in the first round. I said, hey, yo.
Niggas said pay him his money.
I said, whoa.
Hey, niggas was paying their bets up in the front row, nigga, in the first round.
Come on, man. Let's get into it. Please, you got the stage, man. Just tell us how you felt about the battle, how you felt about how your material was received in the crowd, your experience, you know what I'm saying, opening, power moves, beat, you know what I'm saying? Y'all set the stage. Y'all set the pace for an amazing night of battle rap, man. So
I've been waiting, I've been really waiting on them to give me, not just Hitman, but just, battle rap. I've been waiting on them to just give me a stage, like give me a stage and a bunch of people so I could show you what you know what I mean? Like, okay, y'all know I get busy in a small room. We know that. I've been doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me the stage so I can, like, show niggas what I can do with a crowd. You know, the crowd control, the charisma. Like, I wanted to do all of that on stage. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I got the opportunity to do it. Like, I feel like Snake's first was really, really fire. If I wasn't prepared, you know what I'm saying? He could have easily took that first because the first was fire. But
no,
I knew, like, going into it, I was like, with the way I wrote it was like, this first has to be like a panty dropper. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, it has to be one of those because it has to set the tone for the rest of the battle. I need to take everything from him for the rest of the battle. And I think, you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what I did with the first.
So this is, I want to salute Snake Eyes too, because again, everybody, even though you can call it 30 on this battle, if that's how you see it, I think it's a clear win for you, regardless of how anybody calls it, and we'll get into that. But I think niggas need to understand that Snake Eyes was still rapping. Like, you beat a good Snake Eyes. Like, that wasn't a bad Snake Eyes. Like, Snake Eyes had material that first round, and I think he was smart by going first, knowing the crowd that he was in, knowing he had he had to go because if J-2 has that round and then he's already there, then you already got to beat the crowd. He at least got the reactions for J-2 to know.
He at least got to get his shit off. Yeah,
like you can't. Yeah. I think if it was the other way around, I think it would have been worse. So I think
that's why him trying to rap after that, like him trying to rap after the accountability bar. Well, actually, you know what? Look what happened in the battle. Like when he tried to rap after the accountability bar, bro. I was just watching it last night, bro. Like the reaction after that was like 3 or 4. It was like 3 minutes, bro. It was like 3 minutes of just reaction. Like before this nigga even got to rap, like it was crazy. I was watching it last night, like, yo, this guy kind of dark on cam, like.
No, and I think that was one of the things too. And it's kind of all throughout the night. And I want to ask you, so now that you've watched the battles on cam, how was the crowd in the venue based upon the battle? Because it felt like a lot of the artists was having to fight through hecklers in the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Like once it and this was Rita said it last night, and I think she said it perfect. We like Atlanta crowds are like kind of like sometimes family reunions. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's talking. Everybody is just now seeing each other. They probably hasn't seen each other in a lot. It's a lot of socializing going on. So if you're not up there being electrifying the entire time, like any little thing that you do to allow the crowd to disengage, they're gonna take it and they're gonna start talking. You know what I'm saying? That in particular crowd. You know, that's just Atlanta crowds. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't mean you can't have good battles in Atlanta, because I mean we just seen the event of the year happen in Atlanta. So you know what I'm saying? So like, but you know, with everything there's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? So I think Atlanta, I think like the crowd could be a little more they could listen a little more in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a party. You know what I mean? Like we go party, but you know what I'm saying, it's business. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But shout out Atlanta though, because I think a lot of times people gotta realize like it's not the people from Atlanta that are doing that. These are the people from everywhere else that are here, you know what I'm saying, and excited to be in Atlanta. They're so excited to be in Atlanta, they can't focus on fucking battles.
No, that's a good point. I do think, you know what I'm saying, like when cities host like big events, big crowds like that, and people complain about the crowd, the whole city used to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We in Houston, and that's the same crowd. No, Houston crowd is ass. We in Atlanta.
That's facts. And you like, well, nigga, what? Like,
and it's like everybody there is not from Houston or not from the city that's actually hosting the event. So that's a valid point. So I will also say this. I do not think that holistically looking at the battles on cam, and I said this to Deadass, I don't think that the outcomes of the battles holistically would have been different, but I think some of the battles would have been perceived even better if they were in a smaller room. I do feel like that was the first time in a long time for battle rap in 2024 we had the big stage back. And again, like you said, people didn't know how to act. We ain't never had the ability to have 1,000.
Yo, it was so thick in there, bro. Trying to get through the crowd was difficult, bro. Trying to get to the bathroom,
walk through the bar was crazy.
Just like Nick. First of all, me and J-2 two small motherfuckers, bro. Trying to get through niggas' poles once again, bro. I was like, damn. I wish I had 6 feet on me, bro. Because being 5'5", trying to get through a fucking
like
crowd,
that, you really want to be taller, like. But hey, and I'm glad y'all said that. That brings me to another point. I think the pit style with the stage is perfect.
I do think that.
Yeah.
Everybody can see you. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're like they said it, like we short. You know what I'm saying? So at events, I'll be like, yo, don't stand in front of me. Like you know what I'm saying? Like because I can't see. Bro, the way that it's set up, no matter where you at in the building, you can see. You're gonna see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it still was like your entourages are still there. They're close enough. So it was just, I think it was perfect, bro. I think the only thing we got to do is make sure that little stage is a little sturdy. Because I thought I was gonna fall in that first round when Snake was rapping.
So that's what I will say, especially when you get to when you watch the Big K and New Jersey Twork battle, like they're actually even saying like Twork is like following Big K around, like nigga, why is you moving? Big K's like, I ain't trying to fall off this stage, man.
I'm trying to fall off this fucking
We need
stage,
a
bro.
couple more feet of space. No Diddy, like we need a couple more feet of space.
Swear to God.
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that floor is in tune to what's going on. But man, we live in the building with our dog J-2 coming off what I would like to say is a career-defining performance. Again, we put a lot of pressure on you, no Diddy, when it pertains to this battle. And again, you've had these career-type performances against people like a Mac Myron, most notably. But having 1,000 people in the venue, having the eyes of the pay-per-view, it definitely meant more.
It definitely meant more. Being on YouTube Live.
And you're on YouTube Live. And that, okay, first of all, Hitman Holla. Genius. But I ain't gonna lie. Genius, but I ain't gonna lie. It was people on Rap Grid like me that was in the chat like, what is going on?
Yeah, well, Tim texted me. He said, yo, I can't see the battle. I said, nigga, it's on YouTube. Him and niggas won't be on YouTube, bro. But niggas is miking up, bro. He was like, oh, I.
That's so wait, how was the YouTube chat?
So the YouTube chat first round when they did the voting, which was again Hitman Holla, way to get the crowd to be interactive and the fans to be active in the moment in real time. The first round had you winning 79-21 as far as the voting.
God damn.
Now I will say in the chat, end of the battle, it was some Snake Eyes 2-1s, and I want to get to that. Because again, how we can call it is one thing, but I also want to talk about the other side for the people that do got Snake Eyes winning. So again, the first round, I think again, highly contested because I thought Snake Eyes had a very, very good first round. I just thought you met him there and you exceeded, you know what I'm saying? You exceeded expectations in that first round. Like Snake Eyes was rapping, but he was in the clouds. He was in the clouds the first round. I ain't gonna lie. Second round,
that nigga found me. That nigga found me where I was at, and he looked at me. That's one.
Swear to God. Listen, look at it. You 1-0, and every single time the round was over, I looked at that nigga. 2-0, nigga. I told you, I'm finna 30 this nigga, bro.
Yo, he said the accountability bar. The nigga was looking around. Yo, wifey was like, he looking for you. That nigga spotted me. That nigga said 1-0.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, man, hit the likes, man. Hit the likes, share the stream. Shout out to Franchise to Don. He said, everybody make sure y'all show some love. Like the video. Support is free. Shout out to Mr. Temp and Deadass and J2 on First Watch. J2 got the battle, but Snake was going
Shout
in.
out Franchise.
J2.
Shout out.
Made me a fan. Okay, so second round. This is what I want to say. Snake Eyes angle. The support trans kids. I did. As what I do in my real life as a national director of partnerships and strategic initiatives for a mentoring consulting company, I cannot like anything about that round off of my personal principles and values. Because when you attack trans kids, you're forgetting the key word in that, kids. And I don't give a damn if it is a trans kid or a straight kid. It's a kid that needs protection. We always trying to isolate and trying to divide people.
Bro, it's so insane.
From a trans kid, but what about a black kid? You got a black trans kid. You got a black straight kid. It's like you got they're like you said, they're kids, bro. It's still kids at the end of the day. But I also, again, I also understand that I have a progressive mind state in that. So that's how I feel like somebody who doesn't is not as progressive in this and as open minded as I am to that. They can have Snake Eyes taking that round based off that angle.
Yeah. Which kind of, I ain't gonna cap. It's kind of because if you really listen to what he was saying, it was you kind like if you got him winning, it's kind of like you glossed over it because really all he said, like he just kept saying like he was saying a bunch of derogatory things like about trans kids, but he was making it seem like I was pushing some sort of agenda for kid when all I did was wear a t-shirt that said protect kids, like it said protect trans kids, because if you're a trans kid, like if you're a kid and you feel like you're a trans, if you feel like that, because that's what happens, kids feel like that now, they feel like they're a trans, then they shouldn't be beat or put out of their house or left homeless. Like that's what that means. So so anybody that listens to that round and is okay with with a kid feeling like they're trans being beat, you're insane. Because why would you think it's okay to beat a kid? Why? For whatever any reason. It's never okay to abuse a child.
Facts.
So it's like I didn't really, and like anybody having him winning in that, it's like you kind of just glossed over it, and you're kind of letting me know without telling me that you have homophobic ideas. I ain't gonna say maybe you're homophobic. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely have homophobic ideas because there's no way that you think it's okay for a child to be abused just because they're gay. That's crazy. That's an insane mindset, and I do hope the shit I said in my third round, like I hope, and I'm not necessarily snake eyes, but for a lot of those people that feel like that, I do hope that their sons end up gay. Like I want you to have to understand that. Like I want you to, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
want.
Crazy. That's so crazy.
Niggas
You
said,
knew it
hey,
was gonna get
look.
dark eventually, right? I said enough nice shit, like
Yeah. No, we live in the building with J2, man. Just recapping him versus Snake Eyes and his power move holistically. We're gonna break everything down. But that's how I pretty much call it. And so I had you again. I was one of them people that had you 2-0. I felt like you edged the first, but then I felt like second round you kept the same energy and you kept that pace, which is difficult because once you have like such an overwhelming first round, it's like that second round can fall short. And I felt like that's what a lot of it was. Like maybe the energy in the room dropped a little bit because it wasn't boom those heavy haymakers as in the first. But I thought the
right.
material was still there.
Yeah. I think so too. I think the second round they kind of slept. I do feel like in the second round, I allowed the crowd to get to me. You know what I'm saying? Like I allowed them to because the thing is I was having a discussion last night. It's like, once you get to that professional level, you can't get into it with the crowd. You know what I
Fact.
mean? You have to find
Absolutely.
other ways to control the crowd without arguing directly with the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And so it's a learning experience because again, that was my first time battling in front of that many people. I was comfortable, you know what I'm saying, but it still was the first time. So it's like learning those little intangibles, like, okay, bro, you can't just cuss everybody. You can't tell them to shut the fuck. Because I was looking at motherfuckers in their eyes. Like I was turning around, like catching
Yeah.
motherfuckers that was talking. Like I was looking, like shut the fuck up, bro. Like because the next step is for me to step off this stage. Like
They
that's the
just,
next step. Like I'm feeling like, all right, keep playing.
The
I'm gonna get
threats
up
in
off
the
this
fan,
nah,
the
that's a
motherfucker.
threats to the
fact.
fans was definitely heavy in the building by the end of it. By the end of the threats in the building was heavy on the crowd. Heavy on the crowd. Salute Twork. My lord. We
Yo,
gonna
remember
talk
that
Yo,
nigga in the glasses, man, and not tip that.
yo, yo, that nigga stood there. I was like, bro, he a brave nigga, bro. Cause on everything, niggas is coming for you. Pause.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. Motherfucker definitely do something to you in here.
but no, and then I think third round, I know that's when Snake Eyes started, like he pretty much lost the crowd, I think, holistically, especially in Atlanta. You
Yeah.
with that angle, you definitely gonna lose the crowd. Like
Mhm.
you gotta kind of know where you going. It's
You
kind
gotta
of
know.
like
You gotta read the room.
that's like Tay Rock going on the whole raccoon angle in Carolina. Like that shit ain't gonna go.
It's not gonna fly.
It's not gonna work. But third
For
round,
me,
go
for
ahead.
me, I feel like Snake took the angle that everybody knew he was gonna take all 3 rounds.
Yep, all 3 rounds.
Nick, so it's like not saying Snake material wasn't good. It was like, nigga, this shit was so predictable that you gotta realize niggas is starting to look at J2 now and be like, nigga, so what if the nigga gay? So this nigga actually can rap, bro. So
So
by the time we
nobody's
get to the
caring about
third,
that no more.
like by the time we get to the third, Snake start rapping. I'm like, no, nigga, no. First off, no, nigga, because I'm about to pay this man his fucking money. Yo, I looked at niggas and said, once he started rapping and stuff, I was like, he's about to be a 30 ball, bro. Cause this
Yeah, he's
he
going to
really
the
did
moon.
this, bro. That was
So
crazy, son.
in the third, I ain't gonna lie, like I was like by the end of the third, I was like, bro, I'm like I've already 30 him. Like bro, that reaction I got off the first 3 bars in the third, I was like, bro, it's a wrap, bro, it's a wrap, it's a wrap. He's done. He's done. Get him out of here. I'm ready to start getting drunk.
So when you hear 3-0 in the building, I know Snake Eyes was pointing to, like, you know what I'm saying, a small group of people that, you know what I'm saying, they might have jumped on the 3-0 channel a little early, but then by the
Yeah.
end of the battle, you starting to hear that. And then I immediately called that ass, like right after the battle. We FaceTime. I said, hey, first of all, I hope you go into the bar. Hope you're on your way to the bar. Secondly, I said, how are they calling it in the building? And he's like, man, I'm hearing a lot of 30s, and I can hear people saying it's a 30, it's a 30, it's a 30.
Yeah.
But I will say, to Snake Eyes' point on the chat on YouTube, you do see the 2 ones in the comment. So I don't know.
I think you're gonna have like in YouTube is where it's a lot of those motherfuckers. Like I ain't gonna cap. I be going through the comments.
The boss, you want to pull up?
Pull up,
Hey, boy,
yeah.
pull
Pull up
up.
the balls. Pull up the go.
You know what I'm saying?
You pull up on Spaces. Pull up here.
My girl put on a high management show. You want to know who needs to be VP of operations when it comes to battle rap? The boss set the standard.
On me.
What?
That's a fact.
On me. And what's crazy is, bro, she literally like she said 2:15. We were on the fucking stage by like 25, like maybe like it was like literally like 10 minutes time, bro.
That was micing up by 2:10.
Yeah, bro. Like it was like she was so on time and everything was so on point. It was like it had no choice but to be an amazing event. She set it up so perfect. You know, and let's keep it real. What's crazy about this is we gotta keep it real. The boss ain't never threw no fucking battle rap event.
This is literally from the fans' perspective, and just her intuition about how business should be ran, and her and Hitman's envision. Because you obviously gotta give Hitman credit too, because he financed this shit, and he picked the staff. When you pick the staff, when you pick the team, you get credit too. Don't act like the GM don't get a goddamn ring when Steph Curry and the Warriors win a championship. So
that's a fact.
No, salute to them. Hell of an event.
Man.
But let's talk about this next one. Let's talk about this next battle.
Wait, hold on. You skipped over. Wait. Time out. You skipped over something. We got to break one because we're not gonna let this person slide, bro. I see this nigga ducking, bro.
Oh yeah, no,
he's ducking. I'm talking shit. I'm talking mega shit. I had to pay that man his fucking money, bro.
Who, Cola?
What? Okay, yeah, break that down because I'll look up this morning. OTFMZ got this tweet. It's a whole lot of stuff being said. What is going on between you, Cola, and Twork? Like, what is the deal?
He's a weirdo, bro. The nigga made a bet that I would lose the battle. He been saying I was gonna lose the battle. He was going crazy, talking about how Snake Eyes was gonna watch me. I can't do it. He been saying it for years. You know what I'm saying? We make the bet. I win. He get online. Now all of a sudden, I ain't see the battle. I don't know. Nigga, you see what's going on online. Oh, well, I'm hearing a lot of people saying, I hear a lot of people saying Snake Eyes won. Sit your motherfucking ass down. 5,000 people saying I won. All the polls got me winning. Like, what are you even talking about, bro? Like, what do you? But I was cool. And then, mind you, all I said was, you trying to pick a side of a nigga that said and I didn't even say, at that point I didn't call him a dick sucker. I said he said a lot of horrible things about you. Like that's literally what I said. I said, but just so you ain't got to pay your debt, that's cool, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The nigga say, fuck you, now you ain't getting shit. Oh, now see, I was trying to be cool about it. Like, okay, you a bitch ass nigga, you don't want to pay your debt, fuck it. I'm not even finna press you about it. I'm not finna be online arguing with no nigga about no $100. Not happening. Not arguing with no nigga that be not doing it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the little odd thing. Bro, you do not want to play with me, bro. I will hurt you. Bro, you will look like Snake Eyes.
Oh, shit. Okay, damn.
Like, leave me the fuck alone, bro. Like, but then, like, he do that. So then, you know what I mean? Like, now, okay, well, now you start. Okay, all right, well, this where we at? Let's go. Let's talk crazy.
Yeah.
Let's talk crazy because I'm with the shits. Like, I'm with all that. Like, Holla, stop. You're small. You're timid. Everybody calls you a dick sucker.
Oh, what the? Whoa. Here we go.
Like, bro, they all call you dick suckers, and then you be sucking their dick. So it's like, like, bro, like, you can't, like, bro, stop. Like, bro, and then you try to get to, now you ain't getting shit. Bitch, you ain't have the $100.
Oh, what?
You ain't have it. Like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dad. I play football. I watch football. Bitch, sit your boy. And it's crazy. A nigga that's always talking about football. And all these events, we ain't never seen him touch down.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
A motherfucker might want to leave me alone.
The views displayed on this interview are not from the platform. There is a disclaimer. Oh, my God.
Yo, that's crazy.
OTFMZ, where are y'all at? This
Like,
is right up
bro.
y'all alley. Y'all started this dumbass shit because y'all
And Twork
y'all
was
wanted
just
to clip
playing.
up. Y'all
Twork
wanted the
just joking
three.
with me. You know, Twork my nigga. So we joke like that. You know what I'm saying? So he made a joke, you know what I'm saying? Like, if a dick sucker call you a dick sucker, you obviously gotta be a dick sucker. You know what I'm saying? He get mad. Now fuck you, bitch, and your baby mama. This okay, now okay. So and you know Twork don't care because you small.
I mean, respectfully, we seen what happened to John.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So now the next time they in the building together, Twerk gonna grab him by his ankles and toss him around like the Hulk did Loki. Like, bro, just stop. Just stop. You're not even tough. You're stop. I'm from Chicago, Joe. What a bitch will beat you the fuck up.
Well,
And I wasn't even on that. You know what I'm saying? Like I was just like, fuck it, all right. You don't want to pay your little debt? It's cool. Shit, I ain't tripping about the little $100. I don't fuck with you, but I ain't finna be like tripping. You know what I mean? But
hit the lights. Hit the lights. Hey,
he bought tickets to
OTFMZ,
the
you got
show.
one. You
He bought
got
tickets to the show. So
the speaker. There will be a response. There will be a
I'm
response.
sure it will be a response. I bet you
Hey,
would be over the internet. I bet you would be over the internet
Yo.
though.
oh shit!
I bet you that. I bet you
Yo.
that.
Look, Cola in the spaces right now talking about. See, I knew it. I knew it.
They
Yo,
they just called me while Caution just called me while I was on here. I'm like, nope, I don't give a fuck, bro. Because the thing is, bro, you could have just paid your debt. You could just pay the
On me.
$100. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just pay the $100, bro. Like that would have just, he lost. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Or
oh,
you could have just said, bro, I ain't even got it. You could have inboxed me. You know everybody know I'm the coolest nigga on earth. Nigga would have inboxed me like, bro, I ain't got it. Bro, it wouldn't even never touch the internet. Never would have touched the
Yo,
internet. I wouldn't say shit.
I fought for the 2-1. J2 said we'll do the 50. I said say less.
Swear to God, bro. I don't
yeah.
like. I'm not because it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the bet is more fun than it is about the bread. Like, I'm not out here, But hey, if I would have lost, if everybody would have been on there saying Snake Eyes 30, and he wouldn't have seen the battle, the nigga would have sent me his cash app. Because he'd have been like, everybody
Mm.
saying you lost, you lost. Like, I don't even got to see it. Everybody's saying it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if the tables was turned, bro, he's just a weirdo, bro. But that's the reason, like, these niggas in the culture be weirdos. And they be just here just so they can feel like they at the cool table. Because as soon as I start piping up on that's when all the motherfuckers from Chicago start inboxing me like, bro, you ain't even got to do nothing to him, bro. He a hoe. Used to get punked at events.
Yo,
That's why he
get
don't
the
be
fuck out of here,
outside.
bro. Yo, this nigga
Like they're
don't.
wild. And like, I'm listening. I'm like, oh, bro, so he's not even like, this ain't even worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll be ready to slap shit out you or some shit. Like, bro, you're not even, I'm
Hey,
not doing that, bro.
shotgun
And I'm
shit.
40. I don't got time.
Hey, shotgun shit. I got an idea. I see you out here trying to set up matchups. And low
Hey,
key, J2 and
hey.
Cole probably in the same weight class. I ain't
Hmm.
gonna lie to you.
Hmm.
That
But I'm not gonna lie to you though. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all. Like I'm not really boxy. Like if we just get mad and that just like what are we putting gloves on for? Come here.
we gonna leave that there. Okay, so now we got that. We gonna clip that up. That's gonna drop in a separate. Don't even trip. Don't worry. We gonna edit this. We gonna Cola response. And Cola did the J2. I didn't say shit. And I ain't running from smoke. But just when you shoot back, you better shoot back at your target. Don't shoot with no shot. You better shoot with a scope.
But just don't why but why even shoot back? It's weird. Like, bro, you could have just paid your bet and moved on. You don't want to pay the bet? Okay, cool. Who tripping? Like you ain't gotta like get on and like be tough now you ain't getting shit. All right now, okay. All
We
right.
got Harlem legend in the building. Look, J2, you didn't brought the people. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Harlem
The
legend, what's
people in the
happening,
building,
bro?
bro.
Niggas didn't brought the building. Hey,
Is it raining in Harlem? It's probably
Yo,
raining today. It's probably gloomy. Streets is muggy.
yo, yo.
It's probably foggy in a motherfucker up here today, boy.
hey, man, go salute. Go. If you don't follow Harlem Legend TV, please go follow Harlem Legend TV, man. Go salute to that brother. You know what I'm saying? He's doing good
That's
work.
a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Battle rapper or otherwise, man. Keep doing your numbers, my boy. All right, man. Can we go? Can we get to A1 and Av now?
Yeah, we can go through the battles
Absolutely.
now. We can go to
Absolutely.
So I ain't gonna lie. I predicted Ab to win this battle. I predicted
Mm-hmm.
Ab to win this battle. Can I say this? I did not like Ab's energy in the first round. I
Yeah,
don't
a lot of people
I don't
said that.
like his energy in the first round. When because he was like a late start. It was like he was kind of sputtering out the gate in the first. Now by the end of the first, he was cooking and he was giving glimpses of what he needed. But I felt
Mm-hmm.
like he needed to be there from the get go, going
Yeah.
going up against somebody like A Ward. So I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous as hell. When A Ward did exactly what we thought he was gonna do, he started bombing on that boy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god! Champion of the year was on the line, Av. Now I ain't gonna lie, this was one of your worst starts out the gate, and you, my boy, this was one of your worst starts of the year. So I don't know what was going on. Maybe inside the battle, maybe before the battle, maybe something happened outside of battle rap. It just that first round, I was like, oh my, it got a little dark for you.
But
But that's why they say there's a second and third round.
the thing is, like, this, and it's no shade to A Ward, but A Ward is kind of like now, like once you see, like we've seen him a lot this year, right?
Facts.
Now you're starting to see it, like this isn't as invincible as y'all thought. This isn't invincible. Like this can, like there's like he can be like, and it's not like you. It's not like he's not like a. It's not like we're talking about Lux, like this unbeatable god. No, it's just A Ward.
Oh, speaking of A Ward, somebody got A Ward coming up. The work
Yeah,
ain't
man.
done for J-2.
Yeah, we
Where
outside.
the
Winter
madness
madness.
coming?
Winter madness coming. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Like this gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like we coming off that high. Well, you think I'm finna let the white boy fuck up what I got going on?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. Seeing what you did with Snake Eyes on a big platform, now we get to see you. I don't know what if
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you know what type of venue Winter Madness is gonna be in? Is it gonna be in like because the first time was perfect where he had that bill collector Tay Rock. If he have that setting, because now we get to see what you can do in a small room setting.
Yeah, like now that they listening, you know what I'm saying? Like now that they listening, it's like okay, everybody gonna be tuned in. Me and A Ward is gonna be one of those battles. You know what I'm saying? Like it's you know it's A Ward and J2. So it's not a question about, you know what I'm saying, what type of battle we're about to get. It's just about like who's gonna be able to dominate in the setting. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's what it's gonna come down to. And I'm finna show, but we in Detroit.
Oh
We in
yeah,
Detroit.
oh yeah.
I'm not, yeah.
Naptown versus Kansas City. This
Yeah,
got
yeah.
Midwest implications, man.
Hey, but I just found out, no, that nigga's not from Kansas City, he's from fucking Knoxville. He just told me.
What you mean not from Kansas City?
That nigga's from Knoxville,
I know he
Tennessee.
lived in Knoxville, but I thought like he grew up in Kansas
No,
City.
nigga, he is from Knoxville. I just asked him on Twitter. The nigga said Knoxville. I'm pissed off.
I feel deceived. I feel
I
bamboozled.
feel, I feel hurt. I definitely feel like somebody touched me.
Whoa, wait a
Yep.
minute.
You
Time out.
whoa.
Yep.
Wait
Nope.
a
That's how
minute.
I feel.
Time
I'm
out.
standing on that. I'm standing on that. That's how I feel. Like I feel violated. I feel violated. I feel like I feel
So
violated, man.
so real quick, if I said we had Ab second and third, because I want to, you know what I'm saying? If we got Ab second and third, would that be the consensus on that?
100%. 100%. I don't know. I think I edged him the first. I don't know. I had to watch it back, but I definitely got him in the second and third. Clear, like clear.
No, I definitely had him in the second and third clear. I think somebody just put it in the chat. Oh, shout out my brother. Shout out to our brother Showtime SP. Of course, Butterfly and Showtime SP got the recap. So make sure when we done over there, you go holler at this. Matter of fact,
Shout
let
out
me go because
Showtime.
I'm about to cut up. I'm about to cut up that cola section. Then y'all come back and watch that. Then y'all go watch that nigga Showtime got going. They got the views and subscribers over there. Hell no. But we live in the building with J2. But I did have Av second and third in that building. I do feel like I felt like A Ward kind of ran out of material. It felt like, and then in the third,
Nah, he said he definitely said it was hard writing for Av. He was like, it was very difficult. He said he wrote his second the day before the event.
Yeah, it's hard to write for Av because you got to think like, and everybody knows Av. So and Av's a solid nigga.
for sure.
So it's like it's hard to get in a bag where like, okay, I don't like this nigga. Let me say something bad. Like he don't. There's nothing. He don't. You know what I'm saying? He's just a cool ass nigga that raps real good. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing bad to really like you. If you know Av, there's really nothing bad to say about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's kind of. I had a hard time writing for him too, and I only had like 11 days.
No, that was fire. That was fire. I just so let me ask you, with everything that's going on for champion of the year, did Av just secure this? Did Av just secure champion of the year for this year for you?
In my opinion, yes. As soon as he got off stage, bro, I pulled him to the side. I said, bro, I think that just did it. I think that just did it. You know what I'm saying? You pull up, you do the hustle battle, you know what I'm saying? Give out another shot, you know what I'm saying? Just to kind of like, kind of like maybe just put the little cherry on top for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's in a bag. I think it's in a bag right now. I think, yeah, bro. He's the year has just been too crazy and too amazing. He's been too fire.
He's been
You know
too
what I mean? Like,
consistent. He's been too
yeah,
dominant.
way too consistent. Like,
Way too
way,
dominant.
yeah, like it's
He
just
just really. I mean,
he been walking shit.
like honestly, and this is honest to God, I think I literally have only rounds I have him losing this year. You think about all the battles he's had, the only rounds I truly have him losing: first round versus Chef Trez and first round versus A Ward.
That's
And you
crazy.
think about the names that he didn't battle:
He going
Rosenberg
crazy
Raw,
this year.
Midnight Madness grudge match, Hollow, long overdue grudge match.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He did battle J-2, like you know what I'm saying? He's done so much in this year, man. I think it's gonna be pretty hard to deny Av. And I know people want Rock to win this, and I ain't got no problem. If there's a lifetime achievement award we can hand out, I believe Rock needs to be the statue for that.
100%.
100%. But
100%.
like, I think
100%.
right now, if we were to deny what we see with Av, man, this shit would be a robbery for me. It would be a
The
robbery.
only the only thing about the only I thought about this recently. The only thing about Tay Rock's year in comparison though, and the reason why he's gonna have it's still a fight is because when you start talking stricter schedule, Rock was Rock never stopped battling all year long, and every single battle Rock has is an important battle because it's
That's
Rock.
a fact. That's a fact.
Every time he touches stage,
Every time he
yeah.
touches the stage, it's
So
main
it's a
event.
big deal
It's a
every
big deal.
single time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he doesn't get any off battles where we can just go out here and kick shit and have a little fun and rap and then go home. He don't get those.
I
Every
think
time it's a movie.
I think it's gonna be a very interesting debate. I think it's gonna be a very interesting debate. But someone else who, speaking of power moves, someone else who deserves their flowers. This woman I've seen her star rise from, I don't know, the spaces just as a fan, and what I'm saying. People think she's a manager. She does so well. This is her first ever event. Shout out to Hitman Holla. He went out and found somebody that was in tune with the culture, that had listened and really been ground level with the people, and really had a grassroots upbringing in this battle rap culture. She did a phenomenal job with the promotion, with the marketing, with the execution, and she and Hitman Holla have, in my eyes, set a new standard for what battle rap events should be when we expect big stage events. So this is none other than, and she's from my city, so I got nothing but love and respect for her, man. Shout out to the boss.
The fucking GOAT.
Yo.
Ooh, I wish I had
What's
the
going
pause
on?
emoji. Pause sound.
How you
Can
doing?
y'all
How
hear
you
me?
doing?
Yep, I can hear you.
What's up, man? That was a dope intro. Sorry I ain't got no camera on. I got bags under my eyes and I'm
Me too.
naked. I'm keeping up. So so we just gonna do this audio. But I appreciate y'all, man. It was a dope experience. We really wanted to. First of all, I want to say I appreciate Hitman. Like, he trusted me to bring the vision that he had for this event to life and allow him to focus on giving us the main event that they did with him and Geechi Gotti. So I definitely appreciate that. And just as a fan, I listen to the fans, so I've heard all of the battles always start late. I've been the person waiting on the battles to start in person and online. You know what I'm saying? The transparency, not knowing when something changed, or finding out too last minute. So now you got to book a $800 flight because you want to go see your favorite battler. So I just took a lot of my own personal experiences as a fan, as well as experiences that I've heard other fans mention, and we try to put in things in place to account for those. That's why you got the schedule that we put out on top of me just kind of asking the battlers just to buy into it for me. You know what I'm saying? I tried to tap in with the battlers at least once a week. Just let them know we appreciate them being on the card, make sure they was good. Even when we had the face-offs, make sure they was at nice hotels, Sprinter vans, like whatever they needed. I didn't want them to have to worry about too much or
Really,
nothing at all.
really nice hotels.
Hotel dope than a motherfucker. Pause
Hey,
is sad.
peel back that curtain, J2. Tell them what's going on, man.
Let me
Tell
tell y'all something. Tell
them.
y'all something. I walked to that motherfucker. I said, yes, ma'am. I said, yes, ma'am. This is where I'm supposed to be. This is where I'm supposed to be. Somebody call the boss.
But we really wanted it to be a dope experience, even with the rollout. We wanted to introduce the car and the concept of the car well in advance so you can get tickets for a good price. You know what I'm saying? We wanted y'all to see the venue up front. Hitman, that's why Hitman did a walkthrough. Y'all gonna see exactly what it looked like, parking, everything. We're letting y'all know it will be food, it will be drinks. Even down to us doing the face-offs, the first set of face-offs at the venue. We wanted Avo to have a chance to know how to set up his equipment, what it sound like, what the internet reception is like. All of it was planned very strategically so that on the day of the event, everything could run as seamless as possible. And the battlers, ain't gonna hold you, they were amazing. I really appreciate every single one of them. I asked them to get to the venue at least an hour before they battle time. Nobody let me down. I ain't get too much, no pushback from nobody. They was ready to go. We might be the first event this year, the first major event for sure this year, without not one choke, not one stumble, not one no-show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
So the boss, I got a question.
Mhm.
So like it's Saturday. I mean it's Friday night, and we're waking up. Everything done went off without a hit. Well, ish without a hitch Friday night. But then like you waking up Saturday morning. Are you nervous at all for like because you know like that's the moment if you throw events, that's when the shit start going. That's when the shit starts going south. It starts going south that morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, were you nervous at all? Like, because like from the battlers aspect, it seems like you had already crossed all the T's, you had dotted all the I's, everything was so perfectly in place. For me, I felt like, well, shit, it ain't got no choice. Like, I ain't gonna lie, we was outside. I was like, this might be a little too perfect. We need at least an hour. You got like dead ass. I was like, this is a little too perfect, y'all. Like, we need them to delay at least like an hour. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, shit, motherfuckers ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it just was not. Like, it was perfect. But were you nervous at all? Like looking at it, like, okay, what could go wrong? Like, or were you just confident in the work that you had put in and how much work you had put in to make sure that it ran seamlessly?
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't nervous because I'm one of those people who over prepares, right?
Hmm.
So I in my mind I'm calculating all the things that could go wrong. Everything from a battler not having a ride. So when I text all y'all and said the truck was outside, I had another truck ready 15 minutes behind that truck just in case somebody missed it, came down late.
That's
So
Mm.
and I
fire.
was running contingency plans for everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I had a live traffic update going. Traffic wasn't too bad on the highway because you know the ATL traffic is different.
yeah.
I'd already had plans just in case something did come up, how I was gonna re-rotate the battles if we needed to change the order up in any way. I tapped in with Avo first thing in the morning. He was already dressed. I called the owners of the venue. They was at there ready to open the doors. So I was already like planning for everything that could possibly go
Mhm.
wrong. I was already working on a backup plan or two just in case. And it just so happens that those things didn't happen. So I'm definitely grateful for them. I met with the security early, way before the doors even open. Let them know, okay, we're gonna have two lines. I need somebody at the back to open up for the battlers. We had the bracelets ready to go. Me and Vixen was holding the doors down. Security was amazing. I let them know which ones of them I need y'all circulate the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So I think to me, I really feel like effective communication solves pretty much most problems in the world. So I just made sure
Uh-huh.
I overly communicated with everybody from Hitman to the battlers to security to the league on, I'm sorry, to the venue owners to Avo, even Frozen Bros. I was just overly communicating with everybody. Do y'all need anything? Is there anything you don't have? Anything you can think of? So I just wanted to make sure everybody was good. And I trusted everybody in their responses that nope, we straight, we ready to go. All right, let's make the movie.
That's a
No,
fact.
and make the movie y'all definitely did. So I want to give, you know what I'm saying, flowers to just not the
How did
battlers
Hold on,
the
Tim.
security. Hold on. I do because we didn't give flowers to our media counterparts, man. Froze and Bros, another successful commentary venture, man. Y'all was phenomenal. You could definitely tell that y'all did y'all research, y'all were prepared. I know y'all had notes, man. Y'all had a flawless victory. You know what I'm saying, with the commentary, man. So salute to y'all.
Boss, how does it feel about a year ago? Maybe sometime early this year, about a year ago. They hated your guts. They hated you. They was like, who the boss? Why she always talking? She always got something to say. Who is she? Now we look at power moves and everybody they just hands down giving you flowers. How does that feel?
J-2 know me, so I don't really like, it's gonna sound crazy, right? But I don't really like, I'm not a person that like needs credit or attention for things. It's just I'm loud and opinionated, so for whatever reason that comes with a little attention, you know what I'm saying? But I never need credit for stuff. You know, this was really about Hitman and him throwing his first big event. I just wanted to do whatever I could to make it successful for him. Like it's always STL versus everybody for me. You know what I'm saying? So it was, you already know, Tim. So yeah, so that's what it was really about for me. I ain't gonna lie, people still hate me. It is what it is. I'm glad that like don't let it fool you. This will dissipate in the next 24 to 48 hours, and I'll be back to the groupie, man. So, which is absolutely fine. I'm well aware of my personality. Is very much so a love or hate it type of personality, and I did kind of pop up out of nowhere. So, there's a lot of people that just don't understand why is she getting attention. She got to be smashing somebody, or like, cause why do anybody care what she think? And I ain't gonna hold you. I'm confused about it as well. I'm not quite sure why everybody care what I think, because I'm just giving my opinion the same as everybody else. I appreciate anybody who views me as credible, you know, or takes my opinion to heart, but it is still just an opinion. Other than that, you know, I never speak about what I do behind the scenes for better, because it's not important. At the end of the day, I am still just a fan. If Hitman hadn't put it out there to everybody, nobody would have knew I was behind Power Moves. I never said a word. But once Hitman put it out there, you know, Hitman got probably the biggest platform in battle rap. So it became a thing. And at that point, you know, now you done put it out there. We was going to make it successful regardless, but we definitely had to make it a movie. It was a lot of people. Well, I ain't gonna say a lot. There were people who did not want it to be successful, so it was just about pushing through all of that and making it happen regardless.
Can we see you do this some more?
Yeah, I think that's the number one question right now.
That's the number one question. Can we see the boss?
Is Power Moves is there going to be a Power Moves 2 in 2025? Will you and Hitman be working together again in 2025? Because, you know what I'm saying? Y'all laid the standard now. The standard is there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
bougie. I called her phone, said, hey, she said you got media pass. If you don't walk to the front, skip the whole goddamn line, get your ass in this building. I said, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I got you.
Minus the cuss words, though.
Minus the cuss words, because she don't curse. You absolutely right.
But yeah, no, Hitman is that's my dog. Like, for real, he can call me for anything. Like, that is my guy. I genuinely have so much love for him, and it's reciprocated heavily. So, we a team forever. Like, if he need me for anything, he know I'm just a phone call away, and I know it's the same way in reverse. So we locked in. So that is what it is. Power Moves, like I said, Power Moves was a success, and that was our plan. We talked about that. Was like, if we put this whole event together and give the fans no reason not to support it. Because everybody was saying battle rap is dead. The fans was coming under attack by whether it was a league owner, battlers, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You had a lot of media in battle awards. So battle rap has had a lot of calamity over the last year to 18 months. So, but I ain't gonna hold you, from a fan's perspective, I was genuinely feeling like the leagues weren't giving the fans a lot to galvanize behind. You know what I'm saying? So depending on how you, from whatever avenue you want to look at it from, sometimes we'd have really great battles, but we didn't find out about them until 2 weeks before the event. Everybody's financial situation is not the same. we were getting a lot of really poor streams where we weren't even able to enjoy the events if we were watching them from home. We were being told that battles were canceled or not happening at the very last minute, or not being told at all, and the stream just ended. And we like, well, wait, what happened to so and so versus so and so, with no explanation? You know what I'm saying? So it was important to us that we gave the fans something that they could absolutely support. You had no reason not to support this event. If you couldn't be there in person, you could support it even just by the pay-per-view or tweeting it, promoting the card, whatever. We wanted to give y'all no reason not to support it. And the fans showed up and showed out for us. So like, if the fans support it, we'll make it an annual event. If they don't, we don't know what they looking for then, because we put together like almost a perfect situation. So if y'all can't get behind this, we don't know what y'all want. So the fans showed up and showed out for us. I'm already seeing people tweeting what they want to see for Power Moves too. They already putting cards together. So bags and bodies, we here to stay.
Big bags and bodies.
Big bags and bodies shit. And you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things. Still a couple of battles we want to talk about. Obviously, we want to recap the Swamp and T-Rex, New Jersey Twork versus Big K, and obviously Hitman and Geechi. But speaking things into existence, knowing how the performances play out, not even giving our opinions on the battle, I think it's time for a Hitman in New Jersey Twork 2025. I need to know who the best performer in battle rap is right now. I ain't gonna hold you. We got Hitman is the greatest performer in battle rap, period. But I need to know who got that flag right now, because I think it might be up for debate.
Listen, I think that's a battle that the culture want and need, and I think it's a battle that both of those gentlemen want and need as well. So
that's a fact.
I'm with it. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with you. You got the originator of performance. Performance as an attribute only exists because of Hitman. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Twork, who, man, like, when I say electrifying.
Yeah, like,
bro, what?
That nigga's bro. Crazy.
That first round.
I can give you a brief summary of what happened in this battle with Big K and New Jersey Twork. Big K makes a moment. He can make a moment. New Jersey Twork is a moment.
Oh,
that is the difference of that battle. That was the difference of that battle. Like, even New Jersey Twork making a moment and getting gassed up off the fact that he had to threaten Buddy with the glasses, which, if I don't know, again, if you not see that beat out there, I hope your ass got up and out the building immediately.
He did.
No, I'm gonna be. Hold on, boss. He did. He stood there for a while. Before the event ended, he was gone. Before the event,
I'm about to say before that event was over, he was out of there.
Now he's going. But before he stood there, and I kept looking over like, yo, you gotta be one brave motherfucker, bro. One brave because when Twork goes into his second round, he's still like, no, his third round, he's still looking over there like, yo, remember him on the set, him. Make sure. I look over. I'm like, yo, this nigga still here. Even when they get off stage, like, Twork is starting to walk down the area towards Son. I was like, bro, this nigga not moving. Me and niggas in the section, like, so he just gonna stay there. But then I think somebody distracted Twork, and then Twork went the opposite way. This nigga bold. I'm like, yo. Like, it's about to be crazy, but hey.
No,
Son got out of it though by the time the event ended.
I'm very proud of Twork. Twork, you know what I'm saying? That's another career defining moment for Twork. I felt like coming off of the year Twork had last year, I ain't gonna lie, 2024 kind of been up and down for Twork. You know what I'm saying? He had some good and some bad in 2024. And I know a lot of people was even a little bit worried about how serious he was gonna take that battle coming off of the first face-off. They said that the face-off was too friendly. Bro, this nigga New Jersey Twork, first of all, he started using props. He got Arsenal out there looking like me. I thought it was an out-of-body experience. I said, look, that brought a flag out. He got the stripes on correctly. I said, hey, yo, he is wilding on this man right now.
First time I shot my op, he closed the ground and hit something too. The fucking ground.
Oh.
Hey, yo!
Nah, Twork is amazing. Now, I ain't gonna hold you. I heard a lot of people saying, like, I think sometimes in a battles, one person can be so amazing that it make you think the other person was bad. I do not think Big K was trash at all in this battle.
He
I don't think he was trash. I
No, he
see people
wasn't.
saying that. I don't think he was trash at all. I think Twork just really just man, he just capitalized on that crowd and that small stage like that, which was what we designed it to be that way. In close proximity, watching Twork just it was just he set the energy so high. And K is he's more of a rhythmic. He got that dope flow. Like him and B Magic to me have some of the best flows in battle rap history. So he's more of that. He gonna give you the punches. He got the lines. His material was doing what it was supposed to do, but Twork set the bar so high as far as energy goes, as far as performance goes, especially with Twork going first. I just don't think Big K had enough energy to match Twork's energy. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made the battle look lopsided. But his material wasn't bad to me at all.
No, I didn't think Big K had bad material. I felt like he was trying to climb Mount Everest in Nike flip flops.
In Nike flip flops.
And he was
It's
trying to climb
crazy.
Mount Everest in Nike flip flops. Like it was an uphill battle. Like New Jersey Twork, he took the energy out the room, and it's like you gotta meet
Now
when he's on that type of time.
I will
You
definitely
gotta
say
meet him
that.
there, and that flow, like you said, Big K is a momentum type battle. You know what I'm saying? He builds up to the punchline. It was like you building up to a punchline, cool, but Twork is every single line. He is bombing on you.
By the time we got to the second, I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm like, I hear Big K rapping, but I'm like, it don't even matter what you're saying right now, because Twork has the crowd attention. Like he got the crowd in the palm of his hands. And every time like he starts his round off, niggas just look like when he did the strapped in, bro, the whole building shook. It was like,
Shook.
yo, there is nothing Big
I
K
ain't gonna lie, it
can
really
say.
physically shook. Like that shit is
Like,
crazy.
Yeah, no, the building physically shook. There was vibration in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
like he said, I'm strapped in, nigga. Bro, it was like there's after this, there's not saying Big K couldn't have a moment. It was just, bro, the energy that Twork was giving out, he wasn't taking back, bro.
No, absolutely,
This
man.
event was very much with all the battles. Whoever took the first strongest punch, whoever swung first was gonna have the crowd. You had to swing first. I don't care who goes first, but you're gonna have to have that power punch, and that you're gonna have to hit first for it. Like, because if you don't, the crowd's done.
Speaking of having to have that powerful first, and I don't mean to disrespect the Swamp and T-Rex battle, but we do got to talk about this main event because I think that's a great segue. First and foremost, salute to Hitman, Holla, and the Geechi Gotti for one giving us a battle that I felt like the culture needed. We needed a mega battle with the promo, with that amount of promo. We needed to see it everywhere, talked about every day, relentlessly, whether it was good, bad, and different. We went from the freestyles, we went from the arguments on Instagram Live to the spaces, to the tweets, to, you know what I'm saying? They threw the kitchen sink at this. You could definitely tell, you know what I'm saying? Geechi was getting a percentage pay-per-view by the way he was promoting. I ain't gonna lie. And that was a great way to get Geechi Gotti on the promo game. But I just want to salute them because regardless of how you think about the battle itself lived up to expectations. What do y'all think?
100%, 100%. I feel like I feel like it's battle of the year.
I think
Yeah,
that's
I,
a heavy.
I hate I be in spaces so much. I was just trying to throw up 100 so a J2.
Yo, I be over
Where
here
my
looking for the
emojis
emoji.
in, man?
Nigga said where my emojis at? I'm crying.
You know they don't let me in the speaker spot on the speaker, so I gotta have my own platform, man, so I can be in the speaker spot, man, ask my own questions. But no, man, I you know it's very few times in battle rap where we can say that the promotion actually lived up to expectations. And I think this is one of the very, very rare occasions where it lived up to expectations and might even exceeded it, depending on how much you do love the battle. Because to say instant, you know what I'm saying, you feel like it's a battle of the year contender, J2, that's heavy. That's heavy. Knowing that we had Bill Collector and Tay Rock, that's heavy. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have some goodies, but I definitely think it's definitely one of the ones for the year for sure.
Same. I agree. I think again from the promo, we know Hitman big on promo. That's been like his whole career for real, for real. He gonna give you a show from beginning to end, and Geechi as well. But I will say, as a fan of Geechi since he got here as well, I've never seen him promo like this.
Ever.
Like I really think he turned it up. You know what I'm saying? And I think they both delivered. We got a little bit of everything. We got some performance. We got a little freestyle from both of them. You know what I'm saying? Even Hitman with the pre-buttle round about Asia. Like, oh, you talked about cinnamon. Hold on, I got something for that. Yeah, that's how you
Yeah.
defensively right. So I think they did a little bit of everything, from the disrespect to the punches to the street talk to the gang talk to the personals. They gave us everything we could do to the performance. Like they really delivered to me. And the main event was main event. There's been a lot of instances where main events didn't necessarily live up to the hype, and I don't think this one disappointed at all. And it's a debatable, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are saying that Power Moves was full of clear winners. So for the main event to be one that you really got to argue about, you really got to get in a debate and figure out for you, do it come down to the second round or do it come down to the first round? Because that's what I'm hearing. People who got Geechi, I'm hearing Geechi first and second. People who got Hitman, I'm hearing Hitman second and third. So it seemed like that second round is where all the commotion is, depending on how you got it. But I'm hearing some people say the first round debatable too. So I don't know. I like battles that become conversation pieces. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like every battle on this card gave you something to talk about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where J2 was. I think J2's bar about accountability may have been directed at the non-melanated women because black women absolutely accept accountability. So,
Yo,
you know, let's not speak for black women. We take accountability every time, but I can't speak for our clear counterparts. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo,
but
Nikis, is that you?
but no, seriously, I feel like every battle gave a talking point for somebody. But I definitely think the main event lived up to the hype. And I'm with J2. If you're not talking about Hitman and Geechi when you talk about Battle of the Year, whether it win it or not, it should definitely be in the conversation for me.
Absolutely.
Has to be. I think
Um,
like
Nah,
Bill
absolutely.
Collector and Rock, Lux and
Yeah.
Rum and this battle, like those are the three
I
top.
think you give the edge to this battle because of the promotion. Like you got to add that too. The rollout for
Like
this
the
was crazy.
promotion,
Back.
The
even with it,
rollout was
with
crazy.
Mm-hmm.
even when you say it's like it's really highly debatable. Like the main event that had a back and forth, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes niggas don't like to use the reliable 1-1 going into the third, but this is a 1-1 going into the third where even
Mhm.
after the third, you gotta go back and watch the other rounds. Like, wait, hold on, who do I really got? The playback value is there, and for them to be who they are in the culture to have that type of battle, we don't see battles like that always live up to the hype like that. So just to put on like that, and like I said, like have it in conversations is definitely one of the ones you can't not mention that battle whatsoever.
No, absolutely.
And
So
the people ain't talking shit to Hitman. It's real quiet. It's quiet
it's
out
real
there.
quiet.
It's
Now,
quiet. It's
It
I
got
haven't
quiet.
been
real
on
quiet.
I haven't
It
been
got
on X
quiet.
yet, you know what I'm saying? I had a busy weekend, but if it ain't, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no chirping out there, I definitely gotta tap into what's going on, man. Before I actually give y'all my conclusion on the battle, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. J2, please let the people know where they can follow you at, subscribe, and follow your movement and the boss. If you would do the same, I don't know if you want to do it for yourself, do it for Bags and Bodies, but I definitely want to give y'all opportunity to get y'all flowers and get additional support, man. So somebody need to say something.
They too might be busy.
I was letting my sis go first.
Oh, okay. I appreciate you, babe.
Respectfully,
But
respectfully. Mhm.
yeah, so I only do battle rap on my Twitter at the boss 82. I see a lot of y'all requesting me on IG. It's not personal when I reject y'all, but that's a family. No, I want to say that because it's not personal. That's a family page, so I got like pictures of my family, my daughter, and everything, and that ain't for a battle rap. I keep
Yo,
those
but
worlds
you got
separate.
kids?
I got one daughter. She's an adult, but yeah, she's graduating college in May.
I'ma holla at you later.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I only got that one piece, but
And you know,
but
Okay.
battle rap's weird.
Yeah, so I keep those worlds separate. So please don't take it personal. But yep, you can definitely follow me on Twitter at the Boss 82. Definitely follow Bags and Bodies YouTube channel. We just reached 100,000 subscribers. So salute to
Let's
everybody who
go.
subscribed to the channel. There's a lot more content coming. The battles will be dropping on YouTube. So make sure y'all tapped in, y'all subscribe, got them notifications on so y'all can know when those battles are dropping. We fully expect all five of them to hit a meal because they all just that good.
Fire. Y'all
Yeah.
crazy.
So just tap in. Bags and Bodies ain't going nowhere. So 2025, be on the lookout.
That's
That's
fire.
that,
That's
man.
fire. So before I actually go into again my synopsis of the battle, I want to ask this question.
Wait,
With
before
every
you ask your question,
I
let
was about
J2 give his
J2. I
stuff.
was about to say
oh shit,
you
my
ain't.
bad, my bad. I'm
Oh
tripping. My
shit!
bad,
Look, I
J2.
forgot too. I was like, "What's the question?" Nah, y'all already know. You find me anywhere. J2, the real J2 on Twitter. J2 gets busy on Instagram. Just Google J2. Just do that. Just do that from time to time
That's it. Look.
and enjoy your life. Just Google me. Just Google me from
And
time
enjoy
to
your life. You know, he always in something. He always in the mix
Always.
somewhere.
time.
Somewhere. But shout out to Hitman Holla, shout out to Geechi Gotti again, a battle of the year contender. A lot of talk about this battle leading up to the battle. Obviously, the amount of promotion, good, bad, or otherwise. I think there was a lot of pressure on no Diddy. There was a lot of pressure on Hitman to not only show up as a league owner, but to show up as a battler. I think a lot of people were questioning could he do it with the amount of material that there was out against Hitman, the amount of the narratives that were being created by Geechi Gotti, Verb, or otherwise. Do we feel like this would coming into it was this Hitman's biggest? I don't know if we want to say biggest battle, but we feel like this was his most important battle for this generation.
I agree. I think it was. I think just because it was, you got to think it's his league. You know what I'm saying? This is his first time throwing an event. You know what I mean? Like this, it's Geechi Gotti. You know what I'm saying? It's 2024. You've made you promo so much that now it's like you promo this as the biggest battle of the year. Well, that hasn't happened. You know what I'm saying? Like even with when he battled Easy, great battle, great promo, but it wasn't your platform. You got booked for it. I think you booking this on your own platform and cultivating what you did with this, putting the boss in order and all. I think going into it, you had no choice but to be a mate. The pressure is so on because you created your house and then invited everybody in here to fight.
Facts.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like now you can't get your ass beat. You
I
know what
agree
I'm
with.
saying? Like you can't
That's a
do
Yeah.
that.
fact.
The pressure
No,
is on.
I
I
agree
think
with
the pressure is through
J2.
the roof.
I also think it's the first time Hitman has had so much. You know what I'm saying? The whole back and forth with him and Verb. Um, from even the week of the whole thing with Loaded Lux, the Mook being sprinkled in there throughout the process as well. Even the bars over politics ended up happening the week before he had the URL try to undercut Hitman, this and the other, which wasn't the case at all. But it just seemed like every which way he turned, it was something happening, right? In the midst of him having to being on tour with Wild 'N Out. Like people forget that man was on tour pretty much this entire time from city to city, traveling all over the country, you know. Everybody still got personal lives. He's still also a father and a son to people. So with everything that was going on inside battle rap in his other business and entertainment ventures and in his personal life, for him to still be, and then you're battling somebody as dangerous as Geechi Gotti. The worst time to battle Geechi is dangerous 24/7, but the worst time to battle Geechi is when you have any sort of new angle or scandal or anything like that. That's not the first person you want to see when something new has been put out there about you. So I think for him to take on that challenge, right? He didn't even bat an eye. He was ready to go, ducking no smoke, and then to get up there and deliver the way that he did. It happens to him all the time. You know what I'm saying? They thought he was gonna die versus Ill Will. Instead, we got Battle of the Year. You know what
Facts.
I'm saying? And he won that battle. I think the same is the case here in reviewing the polls. A lot of the polls got Hitman winning. I saved them all just in case I need to bring them up and
Oh,
remind somebody.
hey,
Hey
go ahead
yo.
and send them my way because I know I'm gonna be in some future debates. I'm gonna need you.
Yeah, I saved everybody poll. Now they all pause. That was wild.
Wait,
That was
no.
crazy. Yeah, that was
You a
crazy.
girl,
But
you ain't gotta pause that, but got you.
Guard.
Copy.
but nah, I definitely think it was a lot on the line in this battle. You know, even with the whole whack 100 thing, like it was so many different things coming at him, man, at one time, man. And when I say he got up there just so calm, cool, again, very well executed. No stumbles, no choke. Like he has a flawless execution every time. You know, so it's just a testament to the true warrior that he is. And you know, now they saying, well, he did that with Geechi, but keep him away from Twork. And don't keep him away from nobody, man. He ready for whatever. He show and prove
That's a
every
fact.
time, and then y'all give him another challenge. So it
I
is
think
what
it's
it
kind of
is.
weird. I ain't gonna lie, and I think we got to kill this little narrative. I think we got to stop pretending like when you talk about Lux or Mook that Hitman's not on that level. I think it's insane. I think when you start talking about even not only just battle rap, but taking battle rap and transcending it, he's the only like, bro. There's people that know Hitman that have no idea what Mook or Lux is.
That's a fact.
That's just
That's a
reality.
fact.
There are
And
people that have no idea what a Mook or a Lux is. They've never heard of them, don't know nothing about it. All they know is when it comes to battle rap is Hitman does battle rap too as well as wow. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Like
for sure,
so,
for sure.
and those it's more of those people than not. You
So
know what I
can I?
mean? So
So can I tell you why I think that narrative? Why I one we do need to dispel that narrative and put that shit away. But I will also say I think the reason why Hitman doesn't get that type of notoriety is because unlike a Murder Mook and a Loaded Lux, to some extent, Hitman is reachable. You might
mm,
you gonna see Hitman in the spaces if he got something going on. He is trying to time in with battle rap on a consistent basis. We see
hmm
him taking interviews and having conversations. We see his level of vulnerability more. You know what I'm saying? Like and I think that's why they don't automatically assume like Hitman is Loaded Lux or he's Murder Mook. But what does his resume say? What does his
yeah, I'm like, but the
performances say?
numbers, like the
What do
numbers
the
are
numbers say? Like anytime you talk about Hitman, he needs to be he's in the same breath, he's in the same
hmm
sentence.
like
And
that's
I
a
know it's
god
kind of
tier
Even if
battle
you
rapper.
put the resume and numbers to the side, what other battler has Mook and Lux both been chasing?
Facts.
Holla.
Before it was Hitman, we gonna keep it all the way a buck. It was Hitman who got Lux to lock in for Nitty. Lux was chasing Hitman. That's the battle he wanted.
Mm. And I'm not gonna cap, bro. Like looking at what Hitman and Geechi battle. I don't know what Lux. I ain't gonna care. I don't know what he gonna do in there.
And now you know and then you also got this. This is why I think Loaded Lux would be a very interesting battle. It's not the number one battle I want to see from Hitman in 2025, but that that event, his watch party, quote unquote, that's an angle that's going to hit 10 times harder because now we have the result of power moves. Now we have
Yeah.
the
Mhm.
result of what Hitman did, despite all the bullshit that he had to endure and go through leading up to the battle. So now
Mhm.
when you drop that first, when you say that in a battle, it ain't gonna hit. Anybody
No.
who saw that interview and said, "Oh, you reached out to Hitman," 1 + 1 = 2. You probably did reach the Hitman the week of. He got everything going on. You hit him last minute talking about, "Hey, I want to
Some
collaborate with
bullshit.
you." I ain't got the time to be
Two
thinking about
days. 2 days before.
like, come on, man. I was born that night, but it went last night. Shout out to my pops. Like, I'm not dumb. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, I think that battle is Loaded Lust. That's not a good battle for you right now. I do not think that's a good battle for him.
Mm. I said I want to see him versus Twerk and Mook. I wouldn't mind. Like the Mook battle. I kind of want to see that. I kind of.
Yeah.
I'm here for
They
that.
made me want to see it when it was first a topic. I was all set. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like Hitman and Move. What is it? Like that's God tier versus God tier. I get it, but what's the dialogue? But now with all of the back and forth and everything that's played out, I really want to see that battle as well. I want to see him in Lux too, and of course I want to see him in Twerk. My preference would be him in Twerk first, then Mook, then Lux. But I
Mhm.
get some people saying Lux now because you strike while the iron is hot. This whole bootlegging our event thing is new. So get that out there now while the storyline makes sense or whatever. So I get the people that's saying that too. But I really like him at Twerk. So it's crazy 15 years later he still got several matchups left.
Matchup, yeah, they
You
can
know what I'm
still have it.
saying?
That's crazy.
Crazy, like big match,
Several matchups.
like not no. You know what I'm saying? He ain't even tapped into the new generation. We ain't even talking about the swamps and you know what I'm saying. Those type niggas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
We
because he
still
can still
talking
get some
about this
shots.
generation.
Yep,
That's
yep, yep.
crazy.
So it's dope though. It's dope. Now, how y'all felt about Swamp and Rex though?
Hold on, hold
Oh,
on,
and
hold on.
for everybody who I know there was some issues with Swamp's first round. We definitely apologize. It was just small little technical difficulty. It has been fixed. The VOD is up and it is perfect. So definitely go watch that.
So before we do before we talk about Rex and Swamp, I do want to give my little, you know what I'm saying, my quick recap and thoughts on Geechi versus Hitman Holla. This is how I felt watching it from the live. I felt like Geechi went into that first round thinking, oh, everyone says you can't beat a Hitman Holla first round. So I felt like Geechi gave the crowd what they wanted to hear in that first round. And to Hitman credit, he was able to fight through. Now, do I feel like that was Hitman Holla's best round? No, I do not. I do not think that was Hitman Holla's best round, but I think because he was able to fight back. And to J2's point, when he said, you remember J2 earlier, you said you got to punch early when the crowd, that bird bar, that bird mom
That
bar, this is
verb.
no
Oh
disrespect.
wow,
This is no disrespect to Mama Bird, but that shit hit. Oh my God.
that was crazy.
That was crazy.
And it was mean.
It woke the people up. I ain't gonna lie. For me, I was like, oh shit, okay, Holla not playing no games. He's gonna talk about everything. I said, this is the Holla I need. This was that revamped Sue Surf white t-shirt Hitman. This was that for me. And so again, first round, I had Geechi. I edged Geechi because of what he did in that first round. Second round, I am one of those people. I like to can play at that game, Holla. I like what you did in the second round. And your flow pattern, I do think you kind of handicapped Geechi a little bit because you show versatility in your flow pattern that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people don't give you credit for. And you were scheming. I heard the science ball. You had about 13 you know what I'm saying, the cosmos angle, the science angles, about 13, 14 different references in that second round. I had Hitman in the second. Now, third round, everybody thinks that third round, that's the round that, you know, Geechi is legendary for. That's the round he's gonna go viral in. I thought what Hitman Holla did, he made the third round. He couldn't, I don't think he could talk to Geechi in that third round. Like we knew Geechi was gonna try to talk to Holla, but what I felt like he did to combat it, Hitman Holla put his biggest moments in that third round for me. And I think that's why he got that third round. So I got Hitman Holla second and third. And I think, again, like I said, he went into it like the third round is where Geechi's going to try to give me his best material. So that's where I'm going to put my biggest haymakers to combat his best material. And it worked for me. I got Hitman second and third.
I called it.
Yeah, I called it the same way. Well, it's almost like they were working in reverse, right? If I'm being honest, from an analytical standpoint, it seems like I thought Geechi's first round was his best round. That's just my personal opinion. And I thought Hitman's third was his best round.
Yep.
But it was like, just being objective, it was like Geechi wrote down. So he started up high with his first, but his second was a little bit of a drop from his first, and his third was a little bit of a drop. So he wrote on a decline. So like Hitman wrote on an incline. His first was good. His second was better than his first. His third was better than his second. So it was like we're going in different directions. So I also had Hitman second and third. So Geechi going first.
Hey, the boss. Can you drop back and come back in? You a little shaking. I want to make sure that we can actually hear what you're saying.
Okay.
All right, man. We live in the building with J2 and the boss, man. This is probably one of the greatest morning recaps ever. Shout out to all the vets, because that's the only reason I can even do this right now, because of y'all sacrifice. I got the day off, so I appreciate that. That's why I can be on here for an hour and a half.
I'm sitting there get high.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? I can't say that, but you know what I'm saying? Cheers to you, man. Hit the likes, man. No, I think the Geechi and Hitman Holla battle was a great battle. Like you said, I do agree with the boss. Felt like Geechi kind of wrote down as the battle kind of played out, and it was really kind of the tortoise versus the hare. You know what I'm saying? Geechi,
yep. That's kind of how I felt about it, yeah.
Geechi raced out to the big lead, but Hitman Holla was just consistent, and then he had nitrous oxide in the turtle shell. We didn't even know.
I was about to say, he was just And it was like that second round, it wouldn't stop. It
No,
wouldn't stop. I was like, damn,
he
he winning this because I thought the second round was over with. I thought Geechi had won when Geechi got done rapping. I thought it was over.
and I think this was one of the times where we can even say that Hitman Holla counter wrote. And
Uh-huh.
that's
But imagine
everybody said that he just a scorer. You can't say he a scorer no more. Now we see the defense.
mhm. But you know what's so funny though? Is that I'm gonna keep it real. If they go in a different order, it looks the opposite way.
Mm,
If they go in a different order, it looks exactly like a Geechi counter wrote to Hitman.
facts.
It's kind of crazy how that ended up happening. I'm like, well, shit, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you win some, you lose some.
No, the coin flip played a big
Big
part in
factor
that.
in this. Big factor. I think it definitely played a big factor too, because Hitman's first may have been a little more because Hitman's known for his first.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So if he had went first, it may have been a little different. You know what I'm saying? He may have like automatically tapped into that, you know what I'm saying, first round Hitman. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
But no, I think again, like you said, I mean, the bloggers have spoken, I've spoken, battlers have spoken. Respect the Geechi Gotti and what he did, and again, salute to him for an amazing rollout, an amazing performance. But you know what I'm saying, we got that boy from the town winning that one.
That's a
Shout out to
fact.
St. Louis, man. And again, we got to get to the last battle. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Swamp and T-Rex. I really want the boss to come pull back up for this one because I don't know if many people saw the face off. Hitman Holla, someone who is known for known for being, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Views, Mr. 2.1 million views.
Mm-hmm.
Every time he step on stage, he, you know what I'm saying, it's 2.1 million out the gate.
That's a fact.
So getting a million views to him, he knows how special of a moment that is. And to get your first million view battle is an even bigger moment. And when you talk about J-2, when you talk about, you know what I'm saying, the good hotel and how well y'all were treated about the event, it's also about how y'all was treating in the conference room as well on the face-offs. What was it like for you to see Hitman Holla and the boss create a million view plaque award for Swamp, and then present it to him at the press conference in front of the battle rap community?
It kind of like increased my faith in the culture a little bit because I feel like we need to start doing more shit like that, and the thoughtfulness that comes with that. Like that's the type of shit we need to see in the culture. Like that's gonna push the culture forward. It gives people goals. It gives people sights to goals to set. You know what I'm saying? And it may, and in a culture that's so negative and built on negativity and tearing each other down and just all that, to see that happen in that moment, you know what I'm saying? Like I just felt like it was fire, it was amazing, it made me feel good, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, good, my, like, you know what I'm saying, one of my coworkers is getting his recognition for the crazy work that he put in. I done watched him versus Your Honor like maybe 40 times.
Bro, that's one of the greatest I think to me it's the greatest PG of all time. I know everybody said JC and Chilla, and I get it, but to me,
J-2
again,
and Chilla not a PG. That's people who don't know. That's not a
Mm.
PG battle at all. JC wasn't a PG at that time. That was actually a one-off, and Chilla paid JC for that battle.
talk
Mm.
heavy the boss.
Talk crazy.
Give that background story, give the historical perspective.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? No, I just like for people to be accurate because JC and Chilla is fine, but there wasn't a proven ground battle. Like the PGs will say PG on it. That was just a one off. So, people really don't know. You got to reach one, teach one sometimes. So, yeah.
All right, so, and I want to shout out to you, the boss, because seeing that battle so close to 1 million views, like, how was that something that you brought to Holla's attention? Because I saw you relentlessly tweeting out the battle, saying how close they were to get into that 1 million view battle. Did you bring that to his attention, or was that something that Hitman saw?
No, I definitely brought it to his attention. So, Swamp is like that's my dog. I love him to death, like in real life. You know what I'm saying? That is my guy. Um, and a lot of I feel like people try to play on his name and what he's done in battle rap so heavily, and one of the things that people kept throwing at him, you don't even have 1 million views. And I love URL, like Smack Beasley, they all know it. I started battle rap watching URL. I will forever love and support URL. But being on the app, he didn't have the drops to get 1 million views. He just didn't, other than his PGs. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I got tired of people using that against him. And I'm like, him and Yana is a fire battle. It being that close don't even make sense. We finna get it to that million, and there's gonna be one thing less for people to try to say it and throw at him. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I told him, I said, we gonna get you and Yana to 1 million views. I ain't gonna cap. He was like, man, I doubt it. I said, oh, that's how you feel? You doubting me? Watch this. So yeah, I said, watch this. So I think it was like October 4th was the first time I tweeted it, and I'm like, hey, y'all, this is the fire battle. We gonna get this to 1 million. Let's go. 3 weeks later, it was at 1 million. You know what I'm saying? So I had a plan. I made sure I tweeted it like every other day, and I just used whatever was going on in entertainment at that time to kind of still draw back attention. If it was voting, like, hey man, watch Yana and Swamp throw up some different polls. Pause again, but
Hey,
whatever was going.
I ain't gonna lie, talking to a woman in battle rap, they just use that word so freely. Like,
Yeah, so I'm just saying. So whatever was going on in real life, I would have some kind of little one-liner about the battle, get people to watch it, and I was like, throw in the comment. But then I also went to Floor Creek was fire,
crazy.
fact showtime. But so I just really wanted to make that happen for him. And once it did, like I've always felt like 1 million, we always draw the parallels between battle rap and rappers and industry rappers. When they sell a certain number of records, when they reach a certain number of streams, they receive plaques. While battlers don't get the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Why are they not celebrated in the same way? So, and to me, it's harder for a battler to get 1 million views than it is for a Nicki Minaj or Drake or the Baby for them to get 1 million or 500,000 or whatever the case may be. So once I saw him reach that million, I said, "Now we gonna get there before Power moves, and then we gonna show the difference." You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
we definitely came together, got the platform, and I wanted Hitman. Like, who better to give Swamp his first 1 million view plaque than the person who got 20, 24, 30 1 million view battles? Like, Hitman could have a whole wall line with those plaques if they was giving them out. You know what I'm saying? So who better to present that to Swamp than Hitman? You know what I'm saying? On a card called Power Moves. That's a power move in and of itself. We was making power moves the whole way. We was scheming with the card before the card even
For the
happened.
card even came.
Y'all just wasn't paying attention. But no, it was super dope, and I knew that was something that he would appreciate. So the sincere, like, he genuinely had no idea. So his reaction, all of that was 100% authentic. He was genuinely surprised, and he loves it. So, and the fans were very receptive of it. Even the other battlers, I'm seeing other battlers like, nah, that's fire. Where mine at? Like, I need one of them going forward. And that's all we really wanted to do was, celebrate his milestone of him reaching that, and also like show the battlers like y'all should be appreciated in that way, for real, for real.
I know.
J-2 finna be getting one as soon as this battle drop.
You know
Hey
what
man,
I'm saying?
hey
I think
man, say man.
it just adds to the allure of the power moves and the bags and bodies platform. You just talk about the treatment of the battlers and the experiences that they have. And again, like you say, to see that type of public admiration be displayed by someone who is as iconic as Hitman Holla, man, that's really, you know what I'm saying? That was a dope ass moment. I ain't gonna lie. Like, and I know for Swamp, for someone who's had to again fight against the machine, and people don't really understand like how great he is because a lot of his best material is locked up on the app. I think that was super fire. So I do gotta ask this question to Boss. Have y'all reached out to your honor about getting his 1 million view plaque? Because respectfully, my boy did do his work. You know what I'm saying? He put I got a lot. I got a, you know what I'm saying? Shout out your honor, man.
Damn, I ain't even think about that.
No. Well, salute to Yana and everything like that, but he got sent to God, so I'm gonna let him and God work that out. No, I'm just playing.
Shout out my nigga Your Honor, man.
No, I'm just playing. No, really though. Salute to Yana. He was definitely a part of that classic proving ground battle. But yeah, it's big bags and bodies. If he, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you want me to do. You ain't over here. Like,
you gotta bless the platform, man. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, well, you ain't over here, my guy.
You know
Tap in, see if we can get you locked in for a battle or something. But yeah, you ain't on the platform. I don't know what you want me to do, but salute to you though.
No,
A
that's
lot of
real.
fire though. I wouldn't mind seeing him on Bags Life. He
No,
fire.
Yana is definitely fire, and he's actually achieved a lot of musical success as well on the industry side. You know, Moneybag Yo and all of that. So I really rock with Yana. I was there when he battled Glue Easy. He did Glue Easy bad, but no, Yana is definitely dope.
No, super fire. But we do, speaking of dope performances, man, we got to get back to Swamp and T-Rex, man. I think it's safe to say that if you watch or listen to that battle, man, I think you might have a warrant out for your arrest. Swamp second round, I think I got indicted 3 times listening to him on the playback.
Yeah, I about to say my piss dirty.
I didn't know you to be out drug talk T-Rex is not something that we can say too often. But he did that. Swamp did what I think a lot of people thought he wasn't going to do again. Like I said, seeing a run that T-Rex was on, he nullified all of that. And I think, again, when a lot of people talk about champion of the year, depending on how Swamp do against Calico, his year kind of crazy on the sneak, bro. His year kind of crazy. He got the Verb grudge match. He got that win. He got the hustle battle. He got T-Rex up out of there. I ain't like...
Listen, Swamp is top 5. I don't care what nobody say. And if y'all keep playing, he might creep into that top 3. You know what I'm saying? I think he's having a phenomenal year. I'm extremely proud of him. A lot of people, all battlers go through stuff, right? But people don't even understand how tough these last couple months was for him, for real, for real. He don't complain about nothing. He don't even really put out there everything that he be going through. He just pushed through it and get the job done. And he stayed focused. He stayed locked in. Uh, and he got up there and he delivered to me. He took on a challenge. I think T Rex has been on a killing spree lately.
Right.
Right? He been in his bag. We've been commending Rex this whole time. So it made so much sense for him and Swamp to go ahead and bump heads and let's see what's up. You got the old school versus the new school, the North versus the South. You got all these different components into it. Let's see who really talk that talk. And it was T-Rex's idea to do the whole drug talk second round, which I really loved it. As soon as Rex said it, I said, nah, that'll be fire. Because fans, they'll complain, oh my God, all he did was cook crack for 3 whole rounds and all this, you know what I'm saying? That's all he did.
Federal indictment here.
Yeah. So it's and again, there's still another element of transparency. The fans already knew it was publicized. The second round is going to be all drug talk. So you knew what to expect from that. You know what I'm saying? And I think Swamp stepped up to the plate. He said, man, I could talk that talk. And the way he structured everything from the sending your mama to the chiropractor. What he say, man, my car out of traffic so much white, the paint on my, what he say, the powder coat on the whips?
Yeah.
He was, man, listen.
I said, Lord have mercy, bro.
That boy was in there acting unusual from cooking it in the microwave. You got to put a paper towel over it. I still got to cook food. He was just, man, listen.
Go, Swamp. That's all I was saying. Go.
He was in there. I was screaming, go, rap to him. And it was, it was real because Rex was giving it up for him.
Facts.
But Rex was making sure he got credit. Like Rex couldn't even deny it. Rex like, nah, I like that. I don't know what y'all want me to do. I like that. You know what I'm saying? And Rex is such a true sportsman. You know what I'm saying? His energy, his presence is so felt. I don't feel like Rex disappointed either. That janitor keys bar was insane.
Insane. No, I think T-Rex did his numbers. I think it was probably, if we were to evaluate it, just looking at all the quality of work he's given in 2024, it might be his least received battle. But I think overall he's had a phenomenal year. But I think Swamp right now he had a point to prove. And it was kind of like a passing of the torch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You the new drug bar king, and he got another passing of the torch that may happen in Detroit in a few weeks on Winter Madness. Calico. Hey, sir, you need a win. I ain't forget what you did in Detroit with Rick Dallas. You need a win. You can't blame it on being a league owner. You can't act like you don't see what the Swamp just did. Hey, there is a train coming up from the south. No Diddy. It is headed straight for Detroit.
Facts, all facts. And I love Calico. That's my guy. I really like the fact that I can have the rapport that I have with the battlers, but they know I'm gonna talk my trash, man, and it's never personal. I think Calico is dope because Calico, like when you talk about that drug talk, you gotta mix Calico in there as well. You know what I'm saying? I was 12 when I found out sandwiches wasn't for sandwiches. Like Calico be talking.
Oh, man.
Man, Calico be wildin', so you can't take nothing away from him. And then Calico's just sure rapping ability, the flows and the pocket. He's literally the wizard. He be up there skating. But you know what I'm saying? You can't skate too well in a swamp. The wheels get stuck.
Bro.
So you know what I'm saying? I think it's I appreciate you, Extreme.
He's gonna have to give the best performances in 2024 that he's had by far. Like he's gonna have to be one of them ones because again, when you talk about what Swamp has at stake for champion of the year, his name is up there. And then I think another person, speaking of drug talk, hey, there's a lesson in every bar. Now, as we continue to build this next Bags and Bodies card for 2025, respectfully, easy. You might have to go to Bags and Bodies, my boy. You versus Swamp. We gotta see it now. Ain't no hiding. You can't say you ain't see the performance. Get your mans. Get your mans. He did that to your mans. You gotta get your ball back. I ain't gonna lie. I think that's the
Listen, I feel the same way. I want to see it. I think Easy is phenomenal. Uh, you know, I think he's dope. I think him and Swamp could absolutely make a classic New Era versus New Era. They was on the top tier disc together. You know what I'm saying? They both have been on the rise. They both were the next up URL superstars. You know what I'm saying? Out the gate. Of course, Easy separated from URL, but Swamp kept going. You know what I'm saying? He became the next superstar. So it's like I feel like they both are the front running superstars for the new era of battle rap for real. So why not bump heads and see what's really up? Y'all both do that street talk. And it makes sense to me on all fronts. Swamp is hot right now. Whatever excuses people used to try to give, he's taking out the top tiers, the god tiers, the legends. You know what I'm saying? On the male and the female side, they was giving him a lot of flack for that KCJ battle. He spun the block with Miss Hustle and showed that he learned from that battle. You know what I'm saying? He about to spin the block again versus 40 bars in a couple weeks. So it's like, and then he gonna go to Detroit and Calico is up out of there. Like we not stopping for nobody. We keeping the party going. So we with it. I feel like Bags and Bodies is neutral territory. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they both could come there and just rock the building. I ain't gonna cap. I think they have a classic. I think that's a battle that nobody dies in. I think the fans get everything that they want. I think that Easy gets to deliver. It's a lot of people, myself included, who wants to see Easy outside of the Chrome and Trenches umbrella. You know what I'm saying? Since his separation from URL, that has been where all of his battles have taken place. So I think people want to see him come from up under that. You know what I'm saying? Just to show that he can be just as effective anywhere else. And I actually think he can be. It just, where we from. Show me. This the show me state.
Show me state. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
So I love that battle. I think Swamp did exactly what he was supposed to do versus Rex. And he gonna do exactly what he's supposed to do versus Calico, man.
No, you ain't told no lies, man. The boss in the building, man. Salute to her. Salute Big Bags and Body shit. You already know Power Moves was a movie. You can still go get the VOD on rapgrid.com. You know what I'm saying? You got so many quality moments, so many just good battles. Obviously, Hitman and Geechi Gotti gave us a classic, gave us, you know what I'm saying, what a lot of people are saying, battle of the year, hands down, you know what I'm saying? It was a movie, man. Power Moves definitely lived up to the hype from the battles, from the rollout to the interviews. Now, I will ask you, what I'm saying, as a media member, since I'm talking to Bags and Bodies management, you know what I'm saying, you got a relationship with the executive director, man. If you could just tell him, you know what I'm saying, Temperature Check platform is one of them too. You can go holla at Swamp. Temperature Check, we one of them too, man. They ain't just gotta be on Hip Hop Is Real, man. They can come fuck with your boy one time. You know what I'm saying? Can you put a good mark? You on the management team? Can you cook for?
I got you, Tim. I definitely got you. Real quick, I want to hear the standard accolades we use in battle rap. Performance of the night, body of the night, battle of the night, round of the night. Who your picks for those?
I think Twork round of the night. I would say Twork probably performance of the night too. Like Twork definitely get performance of the night. I think battle of the night for me is Geechi and Hitman. Body of the night. I don't know if it's necessarily a body because I feel like Snake Eyes and J-2 is a lot better than what people are saying it was. But I think that was, if there was a body on that card, well, no, body of the night is Big K. I'm sorry, K. You was fire, though. You was fire. But K, you was fire, my boy, my dog. I promise you. I'll never
so you got Twork almost with a clean sweep. You got Twork with round, performance, and body of the night.
Bro, it was a career defining moment for Twork because I felt like, as we can say, Hitman, he was against the, you know what I'm saying, everything he had going on, his back was against the wall. I felt like for me, Twork back was also against the wall because of where his name was in Champion of the Year, being number 2 for coming in for Cody for 2023, going up against the reigning current defending Champion of the Year. So that's the number 1 versus the number 2. Twork having an inconsistent 2024. Let's just be honest. It wasn't what 2023 was. And you know what I'm saying? RBE versus URL. He gave us everything you wanted in that battle. It was one of them. But I think Hitman Holla, you could definitely put him up there for performance of the night. And again, he had Arsenal come out with the referee. Like, he fell back in the crowd. Hey, Holla, man. You gotta see that, man. Hitman. I ain't gonna lie. We need to know who is the best performer in battle rap. Is it Twork? Is it Hitman Holla? I think they are on. I just feel like they're on a train wreck course. But it's so many different paths that Hitman can take in 2025 with this battle rap career. So do you think we might even see Hitman? And you think it's possible Hitman may battle more than once in 2025?
It's possible. He battled twice last year. He had Easy and Ill Will last year. Easy in February, Ill Will in September. So, it's possible. The business got to make sense. Matchups got to make sense. And then his schedule outside of that, he is a very, very busy man. So I don't think he's opposed to it. He don't really duck smoke. It's just that everything around the battles just got to align. So it's definitely possible.
No, I almost think like, how a lot of people have been, they're in support of Twork and his Champion of the Year run for this year. And I feel like a lot of that has to do with the fact that we've seen Twork's level of greatness for over a decade straight. And he hasn't ever gotten his official flowers, even though I personally think he's the logo of battle rap. And so a lot of people have been clamoring for him to, get this Champion of the Year run. And we sit back and we look like, what would Hitman Holla when he was on his run? Would he have gotten Champion of the Year? He would have gotten Champion of the Year. Do you think there's a opportunity if Hitman Holla actually made that a goal? If he set out and said, you know what? I know what I got with Wildin' Out. I know the schedule, but I want to tell Nick, 2025, if this is Jay Black's last year for Champion of the Year, I want to put my name in that hat. So I got to battle at least 4 times.
Mm-hmm.
If you think give me 4 battles that you think would, if he continues again, because the Ill Will coming off the Ill Will performance, now you got the Geechi Gotti performances. I don't know what more y'all gonna have to question when it comes to Holla's performances and his level of consistency in these big battles. But give me a route that Hitman Holla can take in 2025 that you feel like will put him in contention for Champion of the Year.
Oh yeah, that's light work. If he battles Mook, Lux, Twork, and Nitty in 2025, he could be Cody. And then if we throw in a Briz Rothstein return battle, because Briz also was one of the top performers in battle rap. So
I just don't know if Briz is committed to, like, Because this is not one of them. Like, if you about to battle Hitman Holla right now, you better bring your bells, whistles. You need every type of attribute you think you got in the toolkit right now.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And there was murmurs of Holla and Briz battling on RBE in the past, right? So I feel like that still makes sense. So that's 5 matchups right there. If he was to decide to just really pause on some other things and go on a Cody run, especially with next year being the last year for Cody, I think even if you take the Briz off of there, Lux, Mook, Twork, and Nitty.
Because you know what I'm saying, that is a hellacious schedule, and I kind of knew you was gonna say that lineup because it makes the most sense.
It makes the most sense, and it's 4 battles, so that's 1 a quarter. It ain't like you got to do them back to back. You do 1 per quarter. That gives you 3 months in between battles. You know what I'm saying? So I think he could absolutely do that, and go on the killing spree. You got to think about it. Surf did his 90 and 90, and he was number 3 for Cody that year. You know what I'm saying? And it was all jam packed in 4th quarter. So there's definitely a pathway to it. Because let's be honest, if Cody been around the whole time, he'd have 3-4 belts already.
Right.
So I definitely think there's a pathway for him to get there. It's just a matter of if that's something that he want to pursue. He's already beyond well decorated as far as being a battler. Like, his accolades is through the roof. So but he could definitely do it. If anybody could do it, Hitman could do it.
No, and I think there's almost even more of a possibility with that because he does have Bags and Bodies now, and now I think people can say that Bags and Bodies is a legitimate battle rap platform, and there's no, he's built up the trust. I think, you know what I'm saying, like, people are so. And this is, I know you don't necessarily be like in my champion of the year list because I like to update my list on a weekly basis. I do like to update my list on a weekly basis. But when you do that, what you get to do is actually give the flowers as you see them in real time. So when you start talking about, like, is Bags and Bodies looked at as a big platform, I can say yes, because at this current time, what did Bags and Bodies didn't do that they say they was going to do? So they have my trust. They have my money. They have my trust. So I got to put Bags and Bodies up there as a big battle rap platform, even if it doesn't have the experience of a URL, the experiences of a RB or RBE, Chrome 23 bullpen, and, you know what I'm saying, et cetera, et cetera. But I think, again, with him actually owning his own battle rap league, because you can mix an appearance on Chrome 23. So it ain't all got to be funded by him.
Right.
So I just think it's out there. And you know what I'm saying? And if you just put that in the ear, you know what I'm saying, tell them he can pull up on the channel, but also let them know, you know what I'm saying, that people kind of want to see what it would look like if Hitman Holla went for champion of the year, man. But the boss, man, I think that y'all put on by far event of the year, from the rollout to the face-offs to the promotion. Now there is one little bit of promotion that I know a lot of people have been asking about, and I didn't see it, but I heard a lot of whispers. That 100K, we gotta ask, is that 100K battle, was that a legit bet?
Listen, whether or not it was they locked it in, that's up for them men to decide. I know I saw my own 2 eyes saw 100K on that table though, coming from my side of the room. So I saw it get slapped on the table, but whether or not they locked it in as an official bet, that's up for them gentlemen to answer that question.
Understood. That is good enough for me, the boss, man. You know, I appreciate you so much, man. And it's just something that we should have did a long time ago, man.
I've been told you I was with it.
You know what I'm saying? You know, my schedule be insane, bro, because, you know, life be lifing. But boss, I'm just so proud of you, bro. What you have done for this battle rap community, what you've shown us, you have restored, I think, the faith in battle rap with you and Hitman, a dynamic tandem, a dynamic duo. So I'm very much in the support of Bags and Bodies, and anything that y'all got, let me know. You know what I'm saying? Any type of way me and Deadass can be a support outlet, you know what I'm saying, a platform, whatever y'all want to do, please involve us in your plans for Bags and Bodies in 2025.
Absolutely, absolutely. I appreciate the support. I'm proud of you too. I remember when you first started your page. I literally remember when you first started your YouTube and you were just trying to get your name out there. I remember Vada and them endorsing you, and just to see how you've grown and you really are like a respected platform. You're not overly messy, but you don't duck the controversial topics either. I think your platform provides a great balance. You just happen to be from St. Louis, you know what I'm saying? So we we wonderful in that way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm very proud of you as well, and I think we making sure the Midwest is known, making a staple in battle rap on multiple fronts. Battle rap, media, fans, behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. Like I think we're doing our part. So salute to you as well.
No, thank you, Ender Boss. We'd love to have you again on stage, man. So I know Cola responded to this J2 shit. I'm just hoping Cola, please just aim at the right target. Please do not shoot at me. You know what I'm saying? Do not do that. But we will get back to battle rap. I appreciate you, the boss, and anytime you want to pull up, you are more than welcome to. And salute to you. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you, babe. Have a good day.
You too. Gave y'all a movie. What more y'all want on this platform? Y'all don't get these type of movies. This was a 2-hour joint. You know what I'm saying? We could have played a couple games of Madden, a couple of games of TK, man. Hey, we covered the board. We covered everything. I do gotta break down the work. You know what I'm saying? I gotta break down. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta be on my Rex and Swamp. I gotta break down because I got a lot of content covered from this interview, man. But salute to my brother Deadass Talk, man. Salute to J2 for coming up to the channel, recapping his battle with Snake Eyes and addressing the Cola thing. Didn't know it was gonna go there, but you know what I'm saying? Here we are. And honestly, and most notably, man, thank you to the boss. First time ever on the platform. Appreciative of y'all pulling up. So Cola, Twork, and J2 into it now, bro. If you want to, it's like the 23, 20-minute mark. If y'all want to know, if y'all in here trying to find out where J2 response is, it's like the 23-minute mark into this interview. I'm going to edit that part out and I will drop that as soon as I can. Trust me, I need them views. You know what I'm saying? I need the views. I need the subscribers. I ain't gonna lie. We out here working on a holiday, man, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all that pulled up, man. If y'all could just do me a simple favor on your way out, hit those likes. If you're new to the channel, man, hit that bell. That way you are notified each and every time I drop content on this channel. If you already know, you know it's going to be consistent and you know it's going to be straight to the point. But I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Man, what a show, man. What a show, man. Hit the like, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody, man. Too many people to salute. I can't even lie to you. But I'm going to get back to the spaces. Cola. I don't just, you know what I'm saying? I know you might be upset this morning. I get it. Just make sure when you shooting, don't shoot at the platform. This is an interview. We do, and you know what I'm saying? I even put a disclaimer. He started getting so filthy. I put a disclaimer up for you. So this is an interview. So when you shoot your shot back at J2, I hope when I go back and listen to what you're saying, don't talk about temperature check. Don't talk about Mr. Check the Temperature. Don't talk about that ass. Your smoke is for J2 and for Twork, apparently, I guess. Leave that energy there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good guy, man. I'm a good guy, but I will step on shit. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. I've been here. Oh, yeah, I battle versus trenches. I will be doing a recap. I bought the pay-per-view, but the man was busy this weekend. I ain't gonna lie. I had bought went to a 100 Black Men Gala. Temperature Check bought a table. I will show y'all pictures of the event. So I did that, and then my baby shower for my son was yesterday. So I couldn't watch the I Battle versus Trenches in real time, but I got y'all. Though. I got time today. Shout out to the vets. Happy Veterans Day. If you are a soldier, you sacrifice your time and your energy, man. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifices that you made, man. So I got time today, so I will be watching I Battle versus Trenches. So maybe we'll go live today. Later today, maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow, but it will be talked about on this platform. I got you, man. Hit the likes on the way out. I got to get something to eat. I'm starving. An hour and 50 minutes, and I worked out already. Yes, I'm tired. But this is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And you know the motto. I ain't just getting started. We've been here.